California's legislative session ended in absolute chaos as one Democratic lawmaker who had just given birth a month ago was forced to show up in person to vote, even though she had pleaded with the speaker that she would be allowed to vote by proxy or vote from home. She was denied that ability. And so she had to drive 80 miles with her baby in order to vote on an important housing bill. And as you guys know, homelessness is a huge problem in California. In Los Angeles County alone, 60,000 people are homeless. And so she cared enough to really put herself through a lot to put in this vote. So in the waning moments, Assembly member Buffy Wicks appeared on the floor with her crying 1-month-old daughter, Ellie, after being denied to vote by proxy. We have a video of that moment. Let's take a look.
Wicks, you are recognized.
Colleagues, it's good to see you all. I was actually in the middle of feeding my daughter when this bill came up. And I ran down on the floor today because I strongly believe we need to pass this bill. We are 3.5 million homes shy of where we need to be right now in this state. And Ellie agrees that we absolutely need to pass this bill. And I know it's difficult for some of you. These votes are difficult for some of you, but it's very, very important. And I just come down here in strong support of this bill and urge my colleagues. It's the simplest way we can have density that still adheres to neighborhood character. So please, please, please pass this bill. And I'm gonna go finish feeding my daughter. Thank you.
Man, that is incredible video. And she voted, the legislation passed, but it didn't pass in time. So the vote needed to be done by midnight, and unfortunately they didn't meet that due date or that due time, I guess. And as a result, the bill didn't make it. It's such an important bill. And now the speaker is apologizing for making that terrible decision. But I wanted you to jump in, John, because living in California, we experienced this. I mean, we experienced the housing crisis.
Yeah, 100%. And you're definitely right on the substance, and it's unfortunate. In terms of the process that led to this, I mean, there have been so many great instances this year of what if you had seen this happen in another country's government? If you saw a complete inability to do remote voting, not because you can't do it, we're all capable of it, but because half of the political spectrum doesn't want government to function. I mean, it's in California still. DC was crippled by it for so long, an inability to get them in there. And then even once, like the sessions are so short to begin with, like we purposefully do not have a functioning government.
It's crazy. It's crazy. When I was reading about the Senate skinny stimulus proposal that they're likely to vote on next week, there was a little bit in there about how they want to do this vote before they go on recess again. And I'm just like, when are they not on recess? Like, when are they working? When are they like not just hanging out or fundraising? I just don't. Everyone else is expected to work insane hours just to like survive in this country. But when it comes to the people who are supposed to represent us in our best interests, it's like, yeah, let's like do political theater before this session ends and we go on break again. It's disgusting. Yeah. The country is experiencing a crisis. How about no breaks until you guys actually get things done?
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.